Dumitru Chook lives 2 doors down from last night's takedown, and he joins us now on the phone. Dumitru, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my pleasure, dear. Thank you.
Tell me, I mean, we can only imagine Boston, an area on lockdown. How did your day unfold?
It was kind of crazy. The town was in a lockdown. You are not able to go anywhere. Just stay in the house. And I think the authorities took a great decision, keeping people out of streets and allowed them to, unfold the investigation. And we stayed in the house all day. And by 6 o'clock was a press conference, and the governor said the ban is lifted. Everybody was happy, and I said, okay, I can go out and have a little fresh air.
No kidding.
But that didn't last too long, because I looked through the window, and my street was full of police cars. So I heard a knock on the door, and a police officer came and said, you got to leave the house right now. So we take a jacket, me and my wife, and we went up the street. And one of the police instructed us to go in one driveway off the street. As soon as I got to the end of the driveway, we heard shots down the street.
At that time, did you know that the suspect was possibly 2 houses away from where you live?
No, we didn't know nothing, because all day long I look through the window and I see the boat, because I can see it from my windows.
Right. So
where he was hiding. So we didn't know what happened. Nobody tell us nothing. So we went to one of the neighbors' house up the street, and we watched TV. And from the TV, we find out that they got the guy, and was a relief for everybody.
Yeah.
And by 9 o'clock, we were allowed to come back in the house. And
I understand snipers were in your house for the takedown.
Snipers took position on my house, because they have a good view from 2 of my bedrooms towards the scene. We got in the house, they cleared the house, they allowed us to go in, and the FBI agents came and took over the investigation, and they informed me that going to be an all-night ongoing investigation. My backyard going to be a crime scene. That said, this sound a little crazy, but don't worry about it. We're going to walk through it looking for evidence. And I said, no problem. So finally we got to sleep about 1 o'clock last night, and take a little rest for 4 hours, wake up in the morning, and the street is clear. There are not so many policemen, but still a crime scene. The FBI set up a tent over here, all the cars, and they are still processing.
Yeah, and making sure that the evidence is protected. Now,
yes,
the story is your neighbor discovered the suspect in that parked boat in the backyard. Have you been able to speak to your neighbor about that?
I didn't have a chance to talk with him. It's the owner of the boat. And after the lift was banned, I understand he went up outside to have a cigarette, and he saw some blood near his boat. And he lifted up the tarp and saw the suspect inside, and he called the police, and that's how all started. That's what I heard on the news. I didn't talk with my neighbor.
Yeah, unbelievable. Can you sum up the last 24 hours for me?
Last 24 hours?
How has it been for you? What would you describe it as?
We're very stressful, when these things happened close to your house, because the first shooting was less than a mile from me, that was on a Thursday night. So, you are a little cautious and scared, and hopeful that nothing going to happen to you. So, and not only to me, with anybody else in the neighborhood. But
I bet everyone's glad to be safe.
Everyone got out to be safe, thanks God, and a big thanks to the authorities. They did a great job and keep us in on a safe side.
For sure. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Dumitru
Enjoy
Chook.
the rest of the day. Thank you.
You too. Dumitru Chook lives 2 doors down from last night's takedown.